Okay, we're going to do a little demonstration video on how certain readiness and recovery or warm up and cool down strategies that are used, how they affect the body, which is what most people never show. They just do them. And we forget that we have a neuromuscular system, which is a sensory-based system, and that's how the body works. So we have to make sure that we're not affecting the sensory input. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to test Mia in a certain position. This is my daughter Mia, so wave to the camera, hi. Okay, I'm going to test her in an abducted, externally rotated, and extended position. I'm going to see how the muscles fire. They should automatically fire subconsciously on demand, so I shouldn't be able to move her out of this position. All right, so let's test her from here and go. So you can see that there's hardly any neuromuscular control. Very common for most of us, unfortunately. When that happens, that means that that hip is not stable. The muscles are not able to fire on demand. It doesn't mean she's weak. It just means that she can't subconsciously activate on time, on demand. So that joint is going to be unstable. That's going to cause compensation in the rest of the body. So we can, using Greg Roscoff's muscle activation techniques, this is from this Jumpstart version, we're going to tighten that up, or we're going to increase the neuromuscular connection so she can control that and activate on demand. So we're going to use a very minimal dosage on this. We're going to go 3 sets of 3-second holds, or 3 repetitions of 3-second holds in an isometric position, in the shortened position. So sweetheart, you're just going to push down and out into my hand, nice and light, for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Externally rotate. Good. Down and out for 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Externally rotate. Press that down into the mat and out into my hand. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay. Now I'm going to retest her. Hold that. Don't let me move you, and go. So you see I can't move her now. She's stuck there. That means that she's able to fire on demand. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do what a lot of people do before and or after their workouts. So we're going to put her in a stretch. So go ahead and go into the leg up, over, pull your leg through. You'll see this stretch on YouTube all over. If you have back pain, this is a stretch to do. Is it? We're going to go for 30 seconds. 10. 20, 10 more seconds. So what we want to do is we want to see, when we do these, whether it's a massage gun or a foam roller or stretch, not that those are bad, but how do they affect the actual neuromuscular connection? So I want to bring you back into that position out there. Now hold that, don't let me move you, and go. And you can see she's lost that control, subconscious control. So it's decreased, and the reason why it does that is because it affects spindle activity. If the spindle can't fire, then that musculature cannot activate on time. So what this is like spindle therapy. So now we're going to reactivate her. So same thing, down and out. 3, 2, 1. This is how simple everything is. Externally rotate, knee straight, down and out. 3, 2, 1. Good. And again, press down and out into my hand. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay. Now we're going to bring her back in that position. You're going to test it. So don't let me move you, and go. Go. So you see now she's back to where I have to really force, and she doesn't move. So now she's subconsciously activated. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mia stand for us. And instead of doing a static hold stretch, I'm going to have her do a mobilizer. A mobilizer is a slow rhythmical motion that allows the tissue to move, so you're still getting tissue mobility without having decrease in the neuromuscular system. So I'm going to switch you, sweetheart. You come over here by the camera. And then just like we said, you're going to sit. Arms go to the left, hip goes to the right. And you keep your knees apart, feet flat. Just shift it, yep, and then back up. And then you're going to go the other way. Bring your hips this way, yep, and then back up. Arms this way, hip that way, yep. Go back and forth. Good. So she's getting hip motion, but it's very subtle movement. We're not threatening the system or the spindle. We're allowing the tissue to move. Good. Okay. Now go ahead and come back up on the table.
Okay.
Now we're going to retest her. So bring her back out. I want you to hold that for me and go. As you can see, there she's solid. So there are certain applications, whether it's the long stretch and hold, which will basically put slack in the spindle and decrease spindle activity. Using a massage gun for more than 10 seconds is going to decrease spindle activity. Using foam rollers for more than 10 seconds is going to decrease spindle activity. And what that means is that if someone's doing that prior to their training session, they're actually destabilizing the joint. It's going to feel good, but it's not going to be good for the hip. And that's how we slowly but surely get these compensations and we start getting neuromuscular injury. So if we can minimize the time, we'll maximize the efficiency of the application to help the tissues move without basically shutting down the musculature that we're trying to actually work or stabilize.